Welcome back to As a Reincarnated Aristocrat, Anime Review, episode number 10. We're here reviewing the 16th episode of As a Reincarnated Aristocrat, I use my appraisal to rise in the world. It's called Fort Vakmakro, I think it's called. Yeah, Fort Vakmakro. So, in this episode, basically, this is all about taking this one fort. So, after basically discussing, after a scene where So, basically, they're about to go to the first combat. They go to this one castle, and they're about to, and then as soon as basically about to charge in, white flags go up. They immediately surrender. Probably because they knew it's going to be losing battle anyway. So, they lose like, wow, that was easy. But like, oh, next one's not going to be easy. So the plan is to take this one district. That's next. So basically they wanted to divide their forces into, because they have these three surrounding forts that surround this one castle. And have 1,000 troops each take out each one of these castles. So, and of course, Lord Huron basically would be the main force about to attack the castle in the middle. So, ours and his group go after, well, of course, they bring in the guy who's charged the archery. So they go there, and, well, of course, they're basically, they'll put some scouts. Oh, by the way, there's also this thing where the Karen's brother's right-hand man is there, and he basically is, well, in charge of things like the defense. So the headman's daughter volunteers to be in charge of the defense of this one fort. Which apparently he doesn't have a problem with that. I would have thought, though, he would raise an objection, given the fact this is the type of series this is, where any type of thing related to women, that they would shoot down immediately. Is like, no, you're just a woman or whatever. And no, that doesn't happen here. He apparently just accepts it, no problem, that his daughter will basically protect it. And she's probably because also he realizes, though, and shown later that she's a very powerful mage. And she puts up a barrier surrounding this fort. And there's a whole bunch of what they refer to as aqua matter. Of course, hers is blue, while the Karen forces, their mages use red matter. Even though it's aqua, for some reason. And this is the source of their magic. I'm like, that's interesting. I would have thought, though, they would come from mana. No, it comes from this juice. Which, that's a bit unusual for a type of series like this. Usually for an isekai, usually magic comes within. Usually over time they have replenishing called the magicals around the whole area. A lot of the series I've come across tend to do this. This one's actually the first one to use look like juice or some kind of liquid. So it's like science mixed in with magic in order to do this. So then of course I discover, oh crap, there's about reinforcements coming. But the main force is with them, about 10,000. So, Raisin, he proceeds to take him and the archer group out to deal with that. And of course, they do have a flashback of okay, so the plan is to do a pincer attack. Keep confined to this one road, so they can't exactly reinforce it, and they take out those troops out pretty easily. My guess is probably the head troops. I'm not sure about the main troops per se, because we don't see many of the enemy troops in this episode. We only see 20 or 30 at most. They say it's 10,000, but it doesn't seem like it. And they of course, they mistakenly believe, that they're scrambling. That's why I think they probably don't know what the heck is going on. So, and the serious reason is oh crap, it's the Reaper of Lemberg. Which, it was explained in the previous episode, he did not like the nickname, but he stuck with it. Yep. So, they take them out, and of course, at the barrage, and they're going on for quite a while. Then, of course, Shaw proceeds to use his very powerful magic, which, of course, wants ours to catch her when she runs out. And she uses the remaining aqua matter to basically destroy the barrier. And, of course, she collapses right in ours' arms, despite the fact he knows he's married. And, well, that's kind of basically... Oh, by the way, Russell himself basically he does some strategizing here. Maricel, she points out some stuff. But she's mostly there as basically like an observer. And she doesn't really participate in much of the battle. But she does proceed to give some criticism to Roswell's his strategies. But she just support basically the strategy he puts out. just make some minor corrections because she's an advisor. But that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. Yep. So we have like 9 more episodes of this, and then that's it. Yep, 9 more. Which, yeah, 9 more to go, and we're pretty much done. And by the way, this coming Saturday will be the final episode of My Hero Academia Season 7, which will basically alleviate some stuff from Saturday. Yep. So, that's pretty much that particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the like button. Well, next up, I was debating this what to do next. So, I'm going to do the 7 Deadly Sins, the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. Since the video's up, I'm going to go ahead and watch it. Watch that, and then basically, what we're going to do next after that, probably it's going to be the One Piece fan letter. Yep, that'll be next. Then around my half, and then I'll do Case Closed, Fairy Tail, and hopefully, do I think I might get done the remaining anime today? It's a maybe, but it depends. If not, if I have like a few left, or like 1 or 2 left, I might be saved for tomorrow. Because I have 1 anime tomorrow. That's a free up. Okay, next video. Bye.